Welcome back everyone to my channel Taj online classes. In this video I am covering the calculation of measures of dispersion for 15 marks in your examination. What are we covering andre first is mean, that is x bar. Next, mean deviation. Next is variance. 3, variance. 4, standard deviation. Fifth one is coefficient of variation. So to 5 things we will be solving in one question for individual series. So individual series andre nimage gottide when they have given some sort of numbers without frequency or without class intervals, that is what we call it as a individual series. Let's take a question. X, they have given x athava marks anta ankolana athava ages, something like that. X they have given 10, 12, 15, 18, 20, 22, 25. So you know this is what we call it as a individual series. When they have just given x, no frequency is given, no class intervals are given. Okay, so now what do we need to do is that we need to, when we were calculating mean, what is the formula of mean? Mean is equal to, that is x bar, correct? Mean is equal to, x bar is equal to summation of x divided by n, correct? We have calculated this in the unit 3. Mean, median, mode for individual series. So summation of x is to total of this summation of x is equal to ಎಷ್ಟು ನೋಡೋಣ 10 plus 12 plus 15 plus 18 plus 20 plus 22 plus 25 is 122. N means number of items, right? How many numbers of items are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items are there. So now 122 divided by 7 is equal to 17.43. So here you got x bar. This is your x bar. So now to calculate mean deviation, this is first one we need to calculate mean, second one we need to calculate mean deviation. Mean deviation is equal to mean deviation na md anta denote madana. Okay, summation of x minus x bar divided by n. N you know 7, right? Denominator you know 7. But what is x minus x bar? X bar is this. X is this. What is already there. Now here you need to put one more column, x minus x bar. Okay. X is 10. Here 10, 12, 15, 18, 20, 22, 25. Correct? Okay. What is x bar? X bar is 17.43. That is constant for all the numbers. 17.43. So now if you minus this, 10 minus 17.43 is 7.43. 12 minus 17.43 is 5 minus 43. 15 minus 17.43 is 2.43. Right, like that you need to calculate using the calculator. Okay, do it using the calculator by yourself. Pause the video and just calculate by yourself. Don't wait for me to write the answer. Just calculate by yourself. This is what we got, x minus x bar. Now the total of this, what? The total of summation of x minus x bar is equal to, if we add all these, we get 30.57. So now as per the formula, summation of x minus x bar is 30.57. So now we need to divide this. 30.57 divided by 7 is, the 5 4 here. 5 4 divided by this one is 4.36 is the mean deviation. This is simple, so simple. Mean deviation is equal to summation of x minus x bar divided by n. So in the examination, if they ask you to calculate mean deviation, you have to calculate only this much. Okay, but if they ask you to calculate what else? Variance, standard deviation, coefficient of variation, correct? To calculate variance, third one, variance. Okay, the formula is variance is equal to, sigma square. Variance means sigma square. This is variance. Mean deviation is MD. Mean is x bar. Denotions. Okay, so now variance is equal to summation of x minus x bar square divided by n minus 1. Okay, now x minus x bar square, we have x minus x bar here, correct? This is x minus x bar. We do not have x minus x bar square. So what we need to do is 7.43 na 2 times multiply ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. In calculator, put it like 7.43 into 7.43. You will get 55.20. Next, 5.43 into 5.43, 29.48. Next, 2.43 into 2.43, 5.90. 0.47 into 0.57 into 0.57, 0.32. 2.57 into 2.57, that is 6.60. 4.57 into 4.57, 20.88. 7.57 into 7.57, 57.30. Now the total of all this, that is summation of x minus x bar square is equal to 175.68 you will get if you add all this. So once we get that 175.68, n is 7, minus 1 is 175.68, 7 minus 1 is 6. So you will get the answer 29.28. So you got variance. So now the standard deviation. Standard deviation is denoted with SD. The formula is square root of variance or square root of sigma square. Okay, we have already got that variance here. Square root of 29.28. We get how much? 5.41. You got standard deviation 5.41. Now after getting standard deviation, fifth one and the last one here, coefficient of variation or coefficient of variance, we denote it with CV, is equal to standard deviation divided by x bar. Standard deviation we have got 5.41 divided by x bar is 17.43. 17.43. Now what is the answer? CV is equal to 30 here into 100. Whenever we are using the word coefficient, that should be denoted with percentage form. Okay, coefficient. So 31% is your coefficient of variation. So now mean is 17.43, mean deviation is 4.36, variance is 29.28, standard deviation is 5.41 and coefficient of variation is 31%. These 5 things we have learnt in one single question. In the same way, I will calculate few more problems so that you can have thorough knowledge on this. No confusions. You should be perfect in this, because whatever they ask in the examination, you should be ready to answer. Okay, this is the first problem in individual series, using all the 5 measures of dispersion.